All right, before we get into weather, I have to say hi to two of the four third grade classes at St. Catherine of Siena, including my daughter Lucy and my niece Charlotte. They came through our studios earlier in the day, had a good time, had a lot of good questions, and we talked about our cold front moving on through. They got some practice at the green wall, and by the time I'm ready to retire, they'll be able to step into these shoes. And we did talk about the cold front that is moving through right now, showed them radar and all the other tools that are accessible to us to show how the fronts move and what happens. Now, what happens now is that the temperatures are starting to quickly drop as the front has pushed through. 73 degrees right now at the airport, 66 Baton Rouge, and 55 at Natchez. So the front and the cooler air is just really starting to spread deeper across southeast Louisiana and will continue to do so. But this system was fairly powerful as the main cold air stayed well north of us, moved more across the northern plains, the Great Lakes, and it continued toward the Ohio Valley and eventually toward the northeast. So that's where the core of this cold is staying. And this was a pretty significant temperature drop. For us, though, kind of got a glancing blow, and immediately temperatures will start to rebound. During the day tomorrow, we'll stay in the upper 50s and I think more low mid 60s by Friday. But as we head into the weekend and early next week, we start back with the warmer air and temperatures returning into the 70s. So here's kind of the timeline for our temperatures. We'll drop further in 40s and 50s to get the day started tomorrow, along with a pretty strong northerly wind. So it'll feel pretty cold to begin our day Thursday. Far cry from where temperatures were during the afternoon today. Now we're going to hover only into the upper 50s to maybe some low 60s during the afternoon hours on Thursday. Then we'll start to see rainfall headed our way from an upper disturbance. Models also keeping us fairly cool during the day on Friday. Most of the models now 50s to lower, maybe mid 60s, and also a wetter start to the day Friday, and then hopefully kind of seeing that rainfall come to an end as we get after the noon hour on Friday. So while we are expecting more rainfall Friday, doesn't look to be an all-day rain event. Again, 3 days in a row of 80 degrees. We'll finally break that trend tomorrow as temperatures will be struggling to get out of the 50s. Camera kind of shaking, overcast skies, and really didn't get much rain at all. 73 degrees, still warm at Kenner, but again, we have started to see those temperatures dropping and northerly winds at 24 miles an hour, indicating that the front has pushed through. Sometimes the cooler air just lags behind a bit. In the 60s on the North Shore, 50s at Macomb, and the humidity has been coming way down. Very dry air just to our north, and that will continue moving south along with those strong winds out of the north. And our winds tomorrow will stay brisk, maybe not as strong as right behind the front as they are right now, but still fairly breezy during the day. And also notice we'll start to see more of an easterly wind taking shape. It will kind of go from north to east during the day tomorrow. So the upper trough is moving on, but now we're going to be watching this little upper disturbance that will bring us our rain chances for Friday. The weekend, thankfully, looks like we're going to be kind of in between systems. Right now, not looking to have a great chance of rainfall for Saturday and Sunday. By Sunday into Monday, a little disturbance kind of passes on through and our rain chances start picking up, and more so by the early to mid part of next week. So anything going on this weekend, while Friday morning, midday does look wet, rest of the day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday actually looking to be a bit drier. So some good news looking at the weekend ahead, where again, most of that rainfall Friday may be wrapping up afternoon or during the early afternoon hours, and by that evening and night drying out, and then relatively dry Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday, with another disturbance bringing in those rain chances back by Tuesday. It also looks like we're going to stay on the cooler side for the next couple of days, with models kind of upper 50s, low mid 60s for Friday. 70s really not bad for this weekend. More humid though on Sunday, and then our rain chances picking back up by mid next week.